Saudi Arabia. Listen to this atmosphere from the Saudi fans just behind their team as they walked on. I can tell you something, Saudi Arabia beat Argentina in the last FIFA World Cup. I know it's got nothing to do with Kings League, but I was at the stadium when that happened, and it was one of the most insane atmospheres I've ever seen. So expect the Saudi fans here, and the Saudi players for that matter, to show so much passion that it can be absolutely enticing and contagious. They are a proud footballing nation, and they are neck and neck when it comes to what you think will be winning this match. You see the draw of the Spotify secret cards, and we also know Saudi Arabians were a little bit upset, for want of a better word, when they drew Uzbekistan, and there was a bit of mickey taking between the two.
Yeah, I don't think they were upset at all. I think they were really happy. I think the Saudi president was just like, oh, it's Uzbekistan, but we're going to absolutely flatten them. But I'll tell you what, Uzbekistan, as we said before, they're a team who all play in the same club. They know each other inside out. I think they know the colour of each other's underwear. So that to show just how united they are. And for this Saudi team, I don't think it's going to be as easy as they think, even if their president was super confident about how the result was going to go.
Yeah, we sort of saying the mickey taking comes along with someone who's Pakistan, or we'll see who will be laughing come the full-time whistle here. As we get ready and we build up here. Two light, three light, four light, five light.
Gitti. Давай, Uzbekistan.
Full start.
Çatlama Uzbekistan.
And now we're underway.
Давай, go. Wait.
Now, did it go backwards there? I don't think it did. So that means possession go to Saudi Arabia. Reminder, the ball must go backwards when we start. New to Kings League. You know, it's always good to have a recap and a refresh of the rules. Currently 2v2 in that first minute. Keeper can't come out. Reminder, there can't be any fouls either, because if there were to be a foul in the first minute, it would be a shootout. So both these players have to be attentive as well in that first minute, not to give away any fouls. That's nicely done. Battle this one early on. There's a slip. May now the team in green get a shot here away from Al-Malek.
Faris Al-Malek with the strike. Backwards a little bit. We're going to have the introduction of our two next players, including the Saudi Arabia captain who makes his way out onto the pitch. But as I was saying, Thomas, listen to the atmosphere. All the noise that you're hearing is being made by the Saudi fans.
Now the keepers can come out their penalty area in Uzbekistan. Get the opening goal here. Pushing the strike there. Maybe the keeper will strike. He does strike. And now has to quickly get back in between the sticks there. Nicely done by Yashirov. Worth the go. And that, hopefully you at home, wherever you're tuning in and listening, can hear the atmosphere. Just saying, so they brought it over from the World Cup here to the Kings World Cup nations.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know, the Middle East is football crazy. It's perhaps something that in the past we didn't quite know anything about, but the 2034 World Cup will be in Saudi Arabia as well. So anything to do with football is something that Saudi is investing in at the moment, and they've invested big in this team. Saudi president once again making fun of Uzbekistan, but this is a well-drilled Uzbek team. Make no mistake about that.
As I say, can they have the final laugh then?
I mean, in the poll we saw at the beginning, it was 50-50, wasn't it? So
very end 50-50. Though in terms of possession early on, Saudi Arabia taking control, passing it around nicely. In those opening minutes, the time you really want to strike and make the most of the more space that is available. It's a kept in play, it is. It's kept alive. Nicely done. Oh, we're going to have the opener. In comes the shot. Great deflection and a great block. Fighting tooth and nail just to keep it out. Running into trouble though, Yangerov. Rotated effort towards goal. Now side.
Yeah, this is where I think the Saudi team has to improve a little bit in their finishing. You know, as we've said before, not to repeat myself, but there will be passion, there will fight for the jersey. But there needs to be that little bit of quality there. Twice they've had shooting opportunities, twice it's been nowhere near the goal. And we saw in the previous match with Italy just how costly it can be if you don't hit the target and don't take your chances. It's a little bit of a cliche, but it's so true. And Uzbekistan, possibly to try and enjoy a bit of possession, and really liking how it's a little bit of a flying goalkeeper.
Yeah, rush goalies, yeah, I like that. Really impressed. I love the kit as well. Very 1990s.
The French would say goal volant, the flying goalkeeper.
Malheureusement, je ne parle pas français. Simon, let's flip that to English. Job goes for goal.
This is a chance now for Saudi. Try and move it quickly. They're being closed down nicely. That's good play, though.
Doing their triangles, the Saudi Arabia team out on the training pitch. They have another attempt here. Mutadi. Left flank to right flank. Patiently just trying to find an opening. And may well do that. This is deafening inside here. Really tip my hat to those supporters side. Mutadi now. Still with the men in green. It's well held by the keeper.
Yeah, good goalkeeping. Cuts across the flight of the ball. Nullifies the threat of that cross. Seems just as comfortable with his hands as he does with his feet, the Uzbek goalkeeper.
Well, the second match in succession, we haven't had a goal inside the opening 5 minutes. We thought the teams would be better in exploiting that space, and the use of a rush goalie, the keeper coming out as well, as we can see here what Uzbekistan are trying to.
I think at times there's been a little bit of lack of bravery. You've got to be able to play the pass. If you lose the ball in the opening 5 minutes, you've got time to recover. That was really good play, and Java wasn't happy there, was he, Thomas? None of his teammates were in the middle.
You were just saying about the bravery, taking that risk. You perhaps needed someone there just to take that risk. Go for him. Go for that dart into the box. Make that run in behind. But, as I said, there is a lot at stake. Early on, we also see it across all competitions. Those first few matches can be a bit tight and tense. Teams looking to settle. Well, Italy traditionally, so I've always been quite slow when it comes to starting out competitions. They do grow as things go on. We can make a flying start here as we go beyond the 6 minute mark, still goalless.
Yeah, the problem is, though, you've only got 2 games to get going here, which is one of the things, you know, about Kings League, who want to bring this exciting format. If you start slowly, you very often will be heading home. In that last chance, you want to go through, win your first 2 games, and then rest up and then look ahead. Otherwise, you find that last chance saloon. You want to play 2 games, and knowing really is make or break. That's really where the pressure mounts. As Ondrov again playing as an extra midfielder at times, and Uzbekistan may well be in here. Java's free on this near side. He wants it. Calling for it. Can they bring him into play? Side in green, get them back quickly. Just safety first, though. Yeah. There's been a change in the goalkeeper position as well for Uzbekistan. Yangerov, who actually took on his team shots, has just made way for the change. The replacement goalkeeper covering on.
Change for Saudi Arabia as well, and also that changes. You have to come on, you can see the sort of substitutes channel there, and you have to have that bib as well. And regulations of the Kings League. Wearing that captain's armband, looking to be Captain Fantastic for Uzbekistan.
Saudi Arabia unlucky there because it was good pressure. Ball just didn't break to one of their forward players. That's where Uzbekistan maybe need to be a little bit careful, because it was easily could have been like a 3-on-1 breakaway.
Again, do you go all out, take a risk, try and get that goal, a second goal, or you just keep it tight. Look to your secret cards, a president penalty as the shot goes in from distance, and the ball very nearly came towards our commentary gantry there to step down. Java now looking for his options.
Might be able to invoice if our equipment gets broken.
Smartly done. Has momentum gone. Can Saudi Arabia build again? They do really well getting men back quickly, getting back into position. Very nearly an own goal, but it was really audaciously done.
Saudi Arabia starting to get a little bit more feel for the game, aren't they? That touch before.
We might see it now.
Very, very good. Just couldn't quite control the ball there, could he? The 15.
Uzbekistan just to build. And they work the keeper.
That was better though from Uzbekistan because Java was waiting for it, and if he gets his touch right, he's through on goal. This is what we haven't seen enough, I think, in both games. It's obviously very easy for us here up in the commentary booth, but Italy, Japan was really cagey at the beginning. Teams passing the ball around. You know, things move quickly in the Kings League, we know that. However, it also rewards whoever's the most audacious. And as of yet, I can tentatively say that there's been a lack of that audacity a little bit.
Yeah. Saudi Arabia also a player applying his trade for Roma as well. So yes, that's brought down nicely on that far side.
That's exactly what I mean though, Thomas.
Yeah.
Right there, Jabba has a chance. Put it in first time. If you miss it, who cares? It doesn't matter. But there was an opportunity. Go in, and you've got your striker unmarked, and he's got a shot on goal.
Yeah, so fast-paced, so moving.
But this is also why
it
teams like Spain and Argentina considered so good.